So Poppy AI just dropped one of the most game-changing updates. I'm going to show you guys what it is and how to use it. Before we get started, I want to explain why I think this feature is a game changer and why it's so important. And it's funny because I don't even think the people at Poppy know how important this feature is for people like myself. Never in the history of the internet and social media has the playing field been this level when it comes to media marketing, personal branding, and just tech. And that's because the barrier to entry is so low. Nowadays, all you need is your cell phone. In fact, most viral content out there is probably done by most people's cell phone, which means when it comes to executing and posting, oftentimes it can take minutes. Now, do you know how much piece of content goes up on YouTube and Instagram daily? According to statistics, 720,000 hours of video content is uploaded to YouTube every single day. I'm gonna repeat myself, 720,000 hours of content is uploaded every single day. It says here, to put that in perspective, if you were to watch all new content uploaded in a single day back to back, it would take 83 years to watch it all. Now, according to this statistic, and I'm going to put all the sources down below, 95 million photos and videos are uploaded to Instagram every single day. 95 million. It says here there are 600 million active Instagrammers with 100 million people using Instagram stories every single day. And this brings me back to Poppy. How do you stand out in a world where this much content is being posted every single minute, every single day? And that's why platforms and tools do matter. And that brings me to this feature right here. So as I came on Poppy the other day, I noticed this button right here, Discover Content. Now, once you click that, you're going to be presented with this window right here. Also, if you're new here, my name is Charan Singh. I've been making content for over 10 years, scaled multiple brands and businesses, and generated over 40 million views for myself alone. Now, what I do on my socials is I like to highlight tech and AI for creators and helping them make content, avoid burnout, and kind of streamline the process. As you know, as creators, we like to overcomplicate things, so I'm here to help. So with this Discover Content feature, if you notice it says this is a beta feature. Thank you to Poppy for letting me play with this early. So if you notice, there's a drop-down window here, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. We're going to stick with YouTube for now. We have a search bar, then we have two buttons here, creators and posts. And I need you to pay attention because this is the difference between you getting good results and bad. You can now click a word and it's going to bring up the YouTube channels that are trending it or killing it in that niche. For example, if I type in home cooking, it's going to give me the channels that are absolutely killing it in home cooking. Now when we type in Mr. Beast, let's see what comes up. So it's all of Mr. Beast's channels. Mr. Beast, we got his Russian channel, his gaming channel, we got the French channel, and you got his second channel. So this is a good way to search up either creators, YouTubers, or even just keywords. Now, if we go to posts, this is where things get awesome. Let's type in Pocket 4 because this is trending right now. I am actually shooting this video on a Pocket 4, and I've done a video with the Pocket 4 footage compared to the Pocket 3. I'll also link it right here, so make sure you go check that out. So now what comes up is all relevant content when it comes to the Pocket 4. What's amazing is right here, you can click, you can change the time frame. You can literally click today. So now I can find relevant Pocket 4 content today, or even just outliners. So these are the outliners that are for Pocket 4 videos that were posted today. This first one was posted 19 hours ago. It is 120x this creator's usual posts, and it's at 39,000 views. That's just today. Let's do this week now. And this is a great way to get the jump on certain topics that are trending. These are the outline videos for Pocket 4 for this week. And that's just the keyword for Pocket 4. We can be a little bit more specific too. Let's search up World Cup 2026 and let's find outliners for, say, this month. Bang. Here up. Look, 14 days ago, 8 days ago, this video got 3.8 million views. And what's awesome is you can click this button right here and it'll take you straight to YouTube. It will take you straight to that video. Now, the good people at Poppy know what the hell they're doing. And check this out. I can literally just quick add 10 outliner posts and it brings them all onto the board. Look at that. Insane. Now, if you don't want to add all 10, you can now just click and you can choose a certain amount. Clearly, Poppy had been listening to the creators. Now let's go to a different topic. I think Arsenal won the Premier League today, so let's type in Premier League. Let's upload for just this week. Let's apply that filter, and instead of clicking outliners, let's just click relevant. So now you can see the views, when it was posted, and how much percentage it's up from that YouTuber's usual views. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quick add all 10. Let's get rid of that. And now for something like this, the good thing about YouTube is that it's not like Instagram in terms of the content that's presented to you is not like a roulette machine. It's click to view. So the thumbnails need to be crucial. One good thing is you can just ask the chat to analyze the thumbnails and see why these are outliners. Show me the patterns. I know we often talk about ideation and scripting and what videos are doing well, but never do we talk about the thumbnails. And I think Poppy is an underrated tool when it comes to analyzing and creating thumbnails. So the chat now is giving me all the patterns of what it's found in all of these thumbnails, because that's specifically what I've asked for. I've not asked for the titles, I've not asked for the scripts of the videos, I've specifically asked for the thumbnails. You know what? Let's use the voice command to prompt the chat to make us a thumbnail too. So based on the information you've given me and the thumbnails from the Discover Content feature, I want you to create a YouTube thumbnail, 3 words max on the thumbnail, and have it about, what you think is relevant news right now in the Premier League based on, the thumbnails that we got. Guys, look at this. This literally just happened. The Premier League just finished an hour ago. News just got out that Pepe Guardiola is going to be leaving. People have already made YouTube videos on it. We searched up Discover Content Premier League relevant videos of this week. It gave us these videos. From here, I asked it with a voice note to make me a YouTube video, and look what it gave me. Pep is gone. You got Man City on the right, you got him leaving, you got Arsenal on the left because they literally just won the Premier League like less than an hour ago. And then you got the trophy right there. You saw how vague my prompt was, and look at that. Now, that does not look like AI slop. That's a legitimate picture. That's a legitimate thumbnail. That's an image. That's an image of him. That's an image of them. That's just text in the middle. This is what I'm talking about. Speed is important. I'm going to go back to those stats real quick. 95 million Instagram posts go up on a daily basis. This is insane. 720,000 hours of YouTube video is uploaded daily. This is how you get ahead. This is how you stay relevant. I've said this many times. Building a personal brand is easy. Building a personal brand that's uncopyable is very difficult. How do you stay ahead? How do you get ahead? How do you stay relevant? How do you create outliners? How do you be the one that other people copy because you were the first to do it? Platforms and tools. But there's so many AI platforms out there. How do you separate which is good and which is not? Figure out what your outcome is. If you are a content creator, if you create media, this speed is what's crucial for you. And this is how you can mesh the new feature of Discover Content into. This is a real life user case of how I was able to create a thumbnail from other people's content of what's relevant as of today. Mind blowing. This is mind blowing. We're going to go back to Discover Content because I don't know if you remember the drop down menu. All we did was YouTube. We now have TikTok and Instagram. Now, if I click Instagram, the posts is coming soon, but the creators are still there. Now, I can still use keywords like content marketing. I'll laugh if I come up. Let's find top creators using those 2 keywords of content marketing. Bang, Ava comes up, Jaden comes up. These guys are 2 of my favorite creators and they show up. Here's the kicker. Awesome, it showed me who they are. I can now click Ava straight to her profile. It shows her 10 latest videos, it shows her outliners. Like, This is insane. Last refresh 2 hours ago. Like this. That's how relevant this is. That's how up to date this is. If she's posted in the last 2 hours, it's not going to come up. But look at this. I can now click these, and again, the button is there. It takes me straight to her Instagram post, which is amazing for creators because now you got thousands of people using Poppy that might see you come up on here. Click the post, add the 3 to the board. Bang, speed, execution, bring up the chat, analyze these. Let's get going. Let's keep it moving. This is how you get ahead. This new feature, Discover Content, is a game changer. But not only is it a game changer, it's important. It's important because of the amount of content that is being uploaded on a daily basis. Guys, this is how you get ahead. This is the way forward. If you're watching this and you're on Poppy, get back on it, use this feature. If you're not on Poppy, use my code, get a massive discount, get on it, shoot me a message, and I'll be more than happy to help you learn the platform if needs be. Till the next one, peace.